Hello, welcome to my home. My name is Jackie, and it's Friday, y'all. We made it. We made it. Man, it's been a long week for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a very long week for me. And the weather is getting colder. Not too happy about the weather. Um, but we're here. We're live. Hopefully people can see this. Um, um, I do have an unboxing. Just one unboxing. And I do have some stuff to show you guys that I bought on Thursday. So Thursday, I had eye doctor's appointment, and yes, I am now joining in the I have to wear bifocals for life club. These are not the glasses. I have to order glasses. Hey Maria, hey Pixie, hey Steph. But I wanted to get this pair again, and I went to go look for them, and they don't have them any longer, which but that's okay. I'm gonna go back to an older pair I had before. I'm not gonna go back with the eye pair where I could change out the toppers because the lenses on those they weren't that great, to be honest. The lenses on these are much better, the optical itself. And I don't know why, but let me show you some stuff I purchased. Now, I haven't tried these on. Hey, Apple Blonde, but I couldn't help. Now, tell me if I just like the way these looked, guys. Look at these cool pants. I have never purchased. Now, this is intentionally missing. It's a distressed pair of high-waisted pants. These are Abercrombie and Fitch. I've never worn or owned anything, but these are called the 90 straight ultra high rise, which I like. And these are in a women's 20. So we're going to see how these fit me. I haven't tried them on yet, but they have a nice, beautiful colored denim. These are the jeans I liked growing up, and they were on sale for $16. So we had to. I don't know how much these things cost normally, but I don't think anything. They said compared to $25, but I don't think anything in Abercrombie and Fitch is $25. So I have no idea how. I mean, I think their candles are $50, let alone their pair of pants. So I just got a pair of pants. We're gonna see how these fit. Have never fit me well, but they are super nice. This stuff. I don't know. I've never tried these before, so we'll find out. Craig is lurking. Hello, Deborah Curry. Yes, but I love the color, and because I got these at TJ's, they'll take you have a 30-day return window, and even if it's on sale. Um, so the other thing, so I thought, okay, I'm done. And then I had to go over to Ross because I was looking for something for my wall. And I happened to go over and look at the clothing, which I almost never do. But I was channeling my inner twin and I found this sweater and I had to buy it. And I'm not even sure, but look at this beautiful Karl Lagerfeld. It has rhinestone patch. Paris, the eyeglasses says Carl. And this is a really nice sweater, guys. This is Karl Lagerfeld women. This regular MSRP on here is 109. I got this for $9.99. $9. I had to buy this. It had to come home with me. I was gonna wear it today and I totally forgot about it. So I spent at for $10 that just had to come home. And actually, yeah, there it goes. Black fleece. It says $9.99. Jet black very plus jet black very. Oh, I got that one. Denim light gray. What did I buy for light gray? So fresh. Fleece. Huh. Anyway, let me show you the other stuff I got. I know this is just at Ross on the clearance rack for $10. I had to get this. Hey, hey Jennifer. And so and then I got this one. This one was $7, I think. I think this one was $7. Now this one is $6.99. This is on the clearance rack. And yes, it says Mary, very Mary, but I thought with the very colors, I really don't care that it says It's a Christmas theme. Actually, I'm gonna take this tag off and I'm gonna put it on because surprise, surprise. It's it's Texas and it's cold. So we're just gonna put the sweater on because I think this is a really nice weight, fleecy inside sweatshirt. It was a 3X hanging out with some extras with some larges, and this is very merry. And I'm just gonna wear it whenever I want to. I don't. Ugh. I'm trying not to cut my hair, but it's getting harder and harder and harder to deal with my hair the longer it gets. Um, yeah, I know. So sometimes it is worth looking in the Ross. Um, some people Ross can be a trip on itself. Ross can be weird. Okay, so and then this is the other pair of pants I bought. These ones were, huh? What fell out? Oh, those were the pants. These must be the pants. Where did I buy? Okay, so the denim steering wheel. I bought a steering wheel cover. The black sweater. The light. Oh, that was my bag I bought. And then these must be, yeah, these are the $13 pants. These are $13 pants. 13.99, and this is from Jessica Simpson. I really like Jessica Simpson pants. Um, and these are in the size 18. And Jessica Simpson, I'm more of an 18 because they're a nicer, generous cut, and these are nice cargo. So I had a pair already, but this is a better pair than the one I had because the pair I have were a 20, and they were just a little bit falling off the hip a bit. So this is much better for me. So I got two new pair of pants. The Abercrombie is a pure gamble. I have no idea if that's going to work, but I really enjoyed just hanging out at. I didn't buy a bag. I carried a bag around the store in TJ's and I didn't buy it and I put it back. I was very proud of myself. I told James I didn't buy a bag. I bought a pair of pants. And then I went to another store and bought another pair of pants. So now what I really need to do is chuck out the pants that don't work for me because they need to go. Good evening. I feel energetic after a workout, so I'm going to be lurking and cleaning. Oh my gosh, Miss Kathy, I wish. Um, it's 9 degrees. Oh my gosh, Steph, 9 degrees. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, 9 degrees. No, 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 no. Oh, link it. Link what? Great discount. Nice jeans. Yeah, these are all raw steel, so I don't know if there's links or anything to link. Maybe that's like it. Um, good evening. I feel okay. The cargo style is great. Simple lady. Yeah, hello, Melissa. Okay, what's the weather over in your neck of the woods? 9 degrees would be death. 28 is where Craig is. I don't even know what the temperature is here. Let me see if my phone will tell me. All I know is it's cold enough that I wanted to put a sweater on. Um, Weather. I used to have a weather app on my phone, but it kept giving me the wrong town and it drove me nuts. I'm like, no. Why is this being so weird? Okay, my phone's just being weird. The tab, okay, let me just close everything. Let's see if it will. There we go. It just needed to have a brain refresh. Let me close that tab. Let me open up this tab and let me ask about the weather. Um, So where I'm live, it feels like 53. It's 53, and I have to put a sweater on. So I can't even imagine what 9 or 30, 27. No, no, no. No, 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 no. 25. Kathy says we were getting to 40s high and 75 yesterday to 80s. Yeah, I know. So, oh, okay. So I did something recklessly irresponsible. It is Lori's fault from Smiling Cat Couture, and she showed it, and I can't remember who she got it from, but I'll show you. Don't worry, it's not a leather good. I'm not that reckless. I would like to be that reckless. It's not perfume, but I got these. I got the both sets, the Hey Marilla, the airline one and the boat one. And I'm gonna do some. I have a couple of inspired bags that I'm gonna cut up and I'm gonna make into backgrounds for framing, and I'm gonna take my favorite ones and I'm gonna frame them. And they're really cool. They're pricey. They feel like VIP, you know, hostess gifts and stuff like that. So, but they're still cool, and I just thought they were the ocean liners is what got me. The airline ones, they're nice, but I think I should have just stuck with the ocean liners, but that's okay. I do have one thing to unbox, guys, and this might be the end of the unboxings. The only things that I have left coming in are my Christmas birthday gifts that my sister I got from my sister buying from Amazon. But back to lurking. So this is a fun item though, because I bought this, and I think this was a 2020. This might have been a 2026 or right at the end of 2025. So I'm doing pretty okay with my low buy no buy. I mean, it didn't seem that way, but yesterday I did a video of my last Poshmark purchases, and I deleted Poshmark, I deleted Macari, I deleted Vestiaire Collective, I deleted Temu. The only thing I kept is eBay and The Real Real. And I'm not shopping, I'm not scrolling. It's very hard. But this bag, I saw it and I purchased it. It was so funny because I sent it to Craig. Craig, I did this. And Craig says, "Girl, I had that in my watch list." And I'm like, "Really?" Um, so there's a few bags I still look for, and they're still the best on um either not Mercari, either eBay or the real rate. So this is why I kept those two platforms. This bag is way cooler than I thought. This is pretty dang cool. This is a cool bag. So it has one adjustable strap this side. The other side is attached. But let me get this on here. This is a really cool bag. I'm very happy I decided to buy this one. It's a beautiful, like, cognac color. Um, and it's a Reed Karkoff. So it has a snap button. So soft, man. This brand and Parensis Schuler make the best leather. They really, really do. They're softest leather. There's nothing much softer than this bag. This is such an awesome bag. I'm gonna switch into this one for tomorrow. I'm gonna put all my stuff in here. Let me just do that right now. Let me show you the bag I used today. So the bag I used today, I purchased right after Christmas on sale. Let me not throw around my credentials. Okay, so these are my work badge. Let's throw the work badge in there. I'll throw that in this bag. This is the bag I used today. Now I have this in a tan. I was able to pick this up in the blue. Because this is I got this for 50 something dollars. This is a Margot, but it once you take off the little Margot tag, there's no branding left on it. So it's kind of a brand. This one, some of the stitching is coming undone on the inner pocket on this, which is completely fine. That's fine. It's right here. I just threw my work phone in there. And then I have my cashmere scarf that's been traveling with me because it's so cold. And I have another cashmere scarf, and I'm still looking for where I put it. With my luck, I'll find it in the summertime. I need to change my key fob to this. It's a very pretty blue. This is a very good bag. This is an extremely well-made, this Margot leather bag. It is an extremely comfortable shoulder carry, and I wanted to show you guys this one. This is a very thick, very beautiful bag. This is the comparison between the small Brooklyn and this bag. So it's between, it's not as big as the 39, but it's not as small as this one. And I know there's some more sizes to the Brooklyn, but I don't know them. That one needs another conditioner. I already did one level of conditioning on it. So this is my bag of things. Let's put the bag of things in here. This is such a cool bag. And let's put my new eyeglass prescription, my current wallet, my current key fob. Let's take off this cool charm. This charm I picked up at TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has some really good bag charms, and they have some really pretty. There's a pretty Queen of Hearts one right now I want to go find. I've kind of been addicted to looking for these charms. So anyway, this is going right in there. We're going to change out my key clay or whatever these key keep or whatever these things are called. I'm changing this out and I'm putting my this fob, in this pouch. This is a vintage Dooney and Burke. They don't make them anymore. Really cute canvas. And I kind of like that. I was looking to change out I've been using a Louis Vuitton one for so many years that I was thinking of changing it. Let's do something different too. I'm going to move my strawberry. So this strawberry is my tracker, so James can find me. And then, because I wander off like a crazy woman, I think I'm going to do this like here. Yeah, like that. And then this is one of my new keychains that I haven't shown you guys. This is an amber, Baltic amber little keychain thing. I thought it was so pretty that I went ahead and bought that. It was on clearance. So we're going to change my keys to this. So here, this is nice. I like this because it has the spring. Where are we gonna put this? I could put that. That would work. I'm gonna be running errands tomorrow. We have to go to the post office to do other posting. I'm not gonna mail anything out till February. The weather is frightful, and man, the delays in shipping are no joke. And the cost in shipping is really high right now. I don't get it. Well, I mean, everything's expensive. It's just the way it is. It is life. So this is going to be a pain in the neck to take off, but I'm going to use it this way tomorrow. Let's see how long I make it in this bag. We do have a 3-day weekend because MLK Day is on Monday. So I have dental appointments, which is never fun. But so this is how this looks. Let me get this. Oh, hardware shenanigans. That's coming loose. Okay, so there's a hardware. This is coming undone. This could come off. It's barely holding on. Underneath here is a rivet, a flat back screw, and the screw goes into here. So somehow it's just gotten loose over time. Because you pull on this to open this. So let's close that. And then there we go. This is my bag for tomorrow. There's my new key clay thingy. And there we go. This is a beautiful bag. A Reed Karkoff, absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful bag. I need to put something sparkly, not the horse. The horse not on this one. We'll put the horse back up here. Ooh, maybe I can use a little rain cloud. I have a rain cloud. Trying to decide what charm to add to this charming bag. I could put my. I haven't used this one yet. I don't think. Well, okay, I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. I think maybe this is charming enough. I mean, it's not like it doesn't have charms. I'm just used to more sparkly. This is very subdued for me. Not as oh, I could put Vivian on there. Oh, let's put Vivian on there. I have this Vivian. We'll put Vivian on there. Um, is that true? Okay, nothing beats cashmere for keeping you warm. Yeah, that is true. Pretty nice bag. This is the last year that MLK Day is no longer. Really? Wow. Wow. That that's nuts. Man, that is just wow. That's so disappointing. Mm. Well, Vivian's on here. Yep, I like Vivian on here. I think Vivian might have to move up a little bit though. I like Vivian up here better. Yep. The layering. It's all about the layering, right? So that is so disappointing, Craig. That is heartbreakingly disappointing that um that's what's happened in our that they would take away a federal holiday that mm, shame. There's nothing positive to say about this. Not one dang thing. Mm. Well, and another keychain because I can. This one's one of my favorite keychains, by the way. It's it's the boat. Uh, my friend sent me an article. It was a really interesting article um of the what do you call it? Disney and so basically what movies don't really movies the parks have always been a big financial driver for Disney and they're flat stagnant a little bit. Everything's so expensive. I mean everything. But boats, cruises apparently are picking up a little bit of traction and they are the new fun vacation people are doing. So I am okay. I'm gonna try one of these fragrances, guys. Mhm. One is Superman, and one is Tom and Jerry. Which one do you think I should try? These are from the House of Siage. They're samples. So let me see if I can read. I don't know if this has notes on them. Mm, nope. No scent notes. This one doesn't have any scent notes either. So yellow or blue? Which color should we go with? Tom and Jerry? Okay, Tom and Jerry it is. Let's see what Tom and Jerry smells like. So this is a limited edition Warner Brothers collab with the House of Siage, very expensive perfume company, let's just face it. Ooh, does this have notes on it? I'm at that point where I have to take my glasses off to see stuff. Um, nope, but let's just spray it. Ooh, very fresh. Very fresh. I think I have the little paperlets over here. Let me see if I can find them. Not not something I would spend $400 on. Cause so that one's Bugs. If that's so, this one's Tom and Jerry, the one I just tried, and this one says it's top notes of pepper, pink pepper, bright lemon, dewdrops, tangerine. Hmm. The heart notes, jasmine, nectarine, rose, and violet. The base notes, cedar, lively amber, and musk. I'm just getting citrusy fruit. That's really all I'm getting. Oh, I bought the sample. Well, I got the sample because they sent it to me. That's all I'm gonna say. Did I mention recklessly irresponsible? I really like Wonder Woman, so I kind of want these all have scent leaves on them too. So you can just lift up the on the cupcake. There's a little scent sniff thing. Where did you? So this one, I like Wonder Woman, but it's also pink pepper, raspberry, Toulouse. Oh, I don't like. I'm not a huge almond fan, and it's Oris vanilla. No, that's gonna be too sweet for me. This one is Superman. Superman is supposed to be apple, pear, basil, marigold, grapefruit, classic cassis leaf, soaring ozone, lavender, cinnamon, cardamom, white rose, sandalwood. No, Superman sounds more like my thing. Um, I don't know. It's a nice, but I don't think I'd be buying other than the Disney. If it wasn't because of the Disney, I wouldn't be buying anything from that house really, to be honest. Um the LV box. Yeah, you did. It's right here. I have two boxes. I only showed the one. Um and it's just this, guys. It's just the paper postcards. So this is the airline one, and I have the cruise one, and I'm going to put them now. This one is a prettier packaging, I think. The look and the colors in this beautiful maroon, and I think it's fun. They're awfully expensive for what they are, but if you really like Louis Vuitton and you know packaging, it's really cool novelty things. I really liked I'm gonna cut up some of my inspired bags, and I'm gonna use that as a background and do some frame art with some of these. I'm not gonna use all of them. There's just too many. Um, and then do some artwork around my house, and then keep the rest of them um, in my coffee table. Now, if I was in the store and I had seen them, would I have bought them? Maybe the ocean liners. No, but it was just a moment of insanity. I saw them. I saw Lori open them, and I just had to have them. I thought they were so cool. And then when I got them, I'm like, what am I going to do with all of these? I know I'm going to frame some, but I started looking at the framing and how to mount them, and it's a little bit more involved than I had thought it was going to be. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be pretty. It might be the cheapest thing I ever buy from Louis Vuitton. You know, um, I looked it up, and they say that they're not canceling LK, the federal holiday, but removing from the list of fee-free days at all national. Wait, that's just. Why are we doing it? Thank you for the asking. Thank you, Steph, for clarifying. I guess I misunderstood. That's still crappy. It's still crappy. Um, because this is a holiday weekend. People do go shopping and camping. Well, not too much camping. It's cold out, right? But out here, I mean, every holiday, honestly, they're all shopping holidays. Veterans Day, Memorial Day, MLK Day, President's Day. They're all let's go spend money days, and I'm okay with that. This is not criticism. I participate in the you know shopping of it all. Um, so my plans this weekend, um, that's not quite as bad. Yeah, that is not quite as bad. It makes me feel a little bit better about our country. But so I we probably are just gonna go see um Avatar this weekend and not do anything else. I really wanted to go to Houston, but it turns out um Ja James's aunt is currently not doing too great, so we're kind of on standby. Um, she should be fine. She should be fine, but it's like we don't really wanna be too far away from home if something happens, if we have to get in the car. Department of Interior changes the National Park Service fee-free days policy, and that was one of the casualties. They're trying to recoup revenue. What are your plans, Jackie? So we're just see, I'm probably gonna go shopping. I'm gonna TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I don't need a dang thing. I don't need clothes. I don't need shoes. I don't need decorations. I don't need anything. I just would like to go. Um, I have a whole box of books I haven't even unboxed yet that I got. And then we're just gonna go see Avatar, have popcorn, have a super chillax weekend. There's stuff we need to do, we're not doing. I'm like, I don't care. We're just gonna mentally this week has been very difficult. Extremely very difficult. So it's been a rough week. Yesterday's day off for me was more of a mental day off than anything. We're changing a bunch of processes at the office, and there's a little bit of opposition. hmm So we're changing it. Some things happened today. I feel like the world, like work-wise, they knew that Monday was a day off, so all of our Monday problems turned into Friday problems. So every last one of us is happy to have a 3-day weekend. Um, yeah, I love a movie weekend. My mom goes to TJ Maxx to get her steps in. That's I mean, I guess it's the only real walking I do, honestly, is walking around looking at the store. And when I was there last, I did put the bags back. I had a bag. It was only a $40 bag. It was leather. It was gorgeous. It was awesome. I have no space. Not just I don't have any space. Like I told myself, Jackie, are you going to use this? And I'm like, I don't know. So just because it's a good deal, just because it's a good leather, just because I really like it, doesn't mean I had to come home with it. That was a huge change for me. For me, normally I would have just bought the bag, came home, like, but I didn't do it, you know? And I'm starting to understand your bag addiction, Jackie. That dopamine hit you get when you receive a bag you love and have wanted it for a while. It's super addicting. Yeah, it's like, incredibly addicting. But then the lows are pretty low too. Like when you have wanted something for so long and then you get it and then you realize it does not work for you, even though you have tried everything to make it work for you and you still love the look and the style, but you're like, oh, you just don't love me back because for whatever reason the bag doesn't work for you. That's the worst feeling. You know, but when you get one, and I think that's when I've come to the point where I'm buying the same bag on repeat. And what I mean by that is I literally am buying the same bags in different colors on repeat right now. And it's because those are the styles that really work for me. And I said, Jackie, if I'm going to keep buying this collection of bags, then I need to stop buying everything I see that I like and just focus on this style, this collection, and just go with it. But anyway, other than my Reed bags and occasional special bags sprinkled in here and there, oh God, Coach is gonna. Oh, guys, have you seen the Coach 28th drop that's coming out that they're teasing? Uh, the newspaper print, the light denim print in the outlet, and then in the retail, they're coming out with a distressed denim. I am doomed. I personally like the styles again in the outlet more than I like the retail side. I like a single compartment. I don't like split compartments, and that's my biggest beef with the tabby. And I really like the Rowan. I like the Laurel. I like a lot of the bag designs that are outfit designs. And like I could probably if the only bag at the outlet that I always want to buy and I have bought and never keep is the city tote. I cannot let myself buy that tote anymore. It just does not work for me. I keep wanting it to work for me and it never works for me. So I really want to, but I do love the Jamie camera bag from the outlet. Love that style. But they do have some new styles I haven't tried yet. Um, s- Melissa says, "My love, coach everything. Are you going to have a nice weekend?" Yeah, we're just gonna hang around. I'm gonna hang out with the pugs. I'm gonna still work on. I'm working on my bag space. I'm considering moving this entire space. Uh, I don't know if I have the fortitude because the best way for this room to really work for me is if this desk moves that way and the storage moves this way. But the thought of even trying to do that with the amount of things that are in this space is staggering. So I'm not sure I have the wherewithal to do that, but I am going to do some moving of boxes and moving of things on this side of the room. And I need to be better. I need to get more of the bags in this space in my second room where there's more space and I just haven't really been organizing. I'm closing my eyes and not looking. I just can't buy another bag as a D. I understand, and I'm almost at your same space and mentality. I'm gonna go look at them. I will. But at this point, I need to lose a couple hundred bags out of my collection, and I can't do it. I'm having a very hard time doing it. So if I can't learn to let go, I can't keep bringing in, right? So that's why I shut down the Posh and the Mercari and I'm looking for very specific key things, but other than that, I am not really looking. If I see something new coming out, maybe if I go to, something small and trendy, maybe because I bought this small and trendy bag just because I love it, but this is not going to be here for a long time. It's here for a short time. It's a cute little Gucci couture or juicy couture, but I love terry cloth, terry cloth bags. I really do. I do need to downsize some of my bags. Like I know I have it's right here. This one I bought and never used and haven't used, and I really need to let this one go because I know I'm probably not going to use it. But it's so pretty. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. I'll wear it eventually, and I will. I will eventually, but I just have this. It's a beautiful Marc Jacobs denim crystal bag, right? I have the dark one, I have a light one, I have a couple in the light ones, you know. But things like this, like I have to learn to let things go, you know. I'm the opposite. I'm actively looking for something that makes me want to buy it, and then none of the new bags that are out are tempting me. Really, Steph? Well, Steph, I have a question, and anyone can answer this. Out of all the bags we have, you own, that you use, that's in your collection, whatever they are, what is your most grab for if you're having to just run out the door? It's not to have to match an outfit, doesn't have to go to an event. What is your favorite bag to carry? That is how I kind of gauge. My friend of mine was asking me because she really wants to buy her first Louis Vuitton bag. And she was showing me some Louis Vuitton bags, and I just kept thinking these are just not her vibe, right? She's more of a Steve McQueen, um, maybe a Valentino rock stud. Maybe she's a lot more edgy than the bags she was showing me, right? And I said, girl, what's your favorite bag to use? And she showed me some photos of her favorite go-to grab bags. She travels between states a lot. And you know what her favorite bag is? It's a Ralph Lauren Marcy bag. I said, why are you looking at Louis Vuitton? Nothing in Louis Vuitton is going to match the Ralph Lauren Marcy bag. She ended up buying another a vintage satchel, kind of like um, the uh, Louis Vuitton bag, or not Louis Vuitton, the Ralph Lauren bag. Because the thing with Ralph Lauren Marcy tote, if you've ever used a Marcy tote, it's 16 inches. If you need a bag that's 16 inches with good structure and good leather, you're not going to get that. You are not going to get that at a Louis Vuitton. That is not the bag Louis Vuitton makes. They may have made that in the past. They do not make that right now, you know? Honestly, it's not pretty. It's a Louis Vuitton Avenue sling bag from the men's collection in black. I like those bags. I'm all about utility. Christian, our home is 765 square feet, and it's like a constant game of Tetris. It takes an enormous amount of emotional strength to rearrange anything. Yes, reorganize. Because to reorganize, you have to make a bigger mess, right? Um, a mini pencil bag. It's so on trend. Yeah, so like my friend, um, she says, maybe I'm just a Ralph Lauren girl. I'm like, yeah, I think you are. If this is your favorite bag to use, why are you trying to buy a Louis Vuitton bag? She really likes the Yoi Kusama, but she missed that boat, right? And honestly, the Neverfull, when you work with the equipment that she and I work with, the Neverfull is not good enough. It is not substantial enough. And I know that seems outlandish to people who love the Neverfull, but honest to goodness, when you're carrying around the equipment that I have to carry around as just a standard laptop workstation, I it's not gonna work. And that's why the Newberry and even the large Burrow bag, that's also why, and even the Rogue is a very substantially, very well made bag. That bag won't work for me for work as a work bag at all because it's just a pretty bag for me to use, but it's not a work tote. Um, Mine is a Speedy Monogram 30. It has been used for everything, and that Speedy is turning 21. That's amazing, Apple Blonde. See, you have a type, you know? Kathy says, I get a dopamine hit from thinking about the money I'm saving by not buying much. See, Kathy, I wish I worked that way. I honest to God wish I worked that way. People who have fun with investments and have fun with saving and enjoy the growth of security of seeing that. That's a wish. I wish I did that. Um, D says my Jamie Camera bag is my favorite grab and go. Yes, if you've never tried the Jamie Camera bag out of Coach, it is one of the best all around, all purpose running around bags I've ever owned. I think I have 3 of them and I really enjoy them. I have one in, well, one was gifted to me. One is in the white, rainbow, black and white, or white pride white background. And I have a smaller, older version, but I like the newer, larger version better. The large round stone is my ride or die. This is Jennifer Northern Lights. Yay! Um, AB love a good Speedy. I live on my Bagu Crescent and Longchamp. See, I have tried to love my Bagu Crescents. I have 2 of them. I don't love them. I want to love them. I really do, but I do not love them. And I keep trying to because I love the concept. I love the way they look. I love the textile. I love everything about them. They just don't love me. It's the I need about 3 more inches or to make it truly a comfortable bag for me to wear. Um, Keith is, I'm the same way, which is why I caught me off guard that I got the same dopamine hit from spending because I thought I feel guilty and regretful about it, but dopamine it hits the same. Yeah. And something you really, really want. You're not very frivolous, Keith. So it's something that, and you use the things you own. So it's something that gives you joy to look at. So then that's a good reason to buy something. Steph says, I have at least 150 bags, and I'd say most of them are structured top handle and lean towards silver hardware, but I have all kinds, but lots of Gucci, lots of LV, men's collection, ellipse. I really love men collection bags. I wear men's cologne. Um, I don't, it's the utilitarian aesthetic a lot of the times I think with men's collections that I just like. When I go and shop at Michael Kors, I go right to the men's section. Um, I just like the looks, the colors. Um, it's just my vibe, you know. I mean, I have plenty of fun, feminine lady. I like the fact that I can go any way, in any which way I want to, but I have so many different bags I do like that it's really hard because I don't have that. I tend to like the same a hobo bag. Like this hobo shape is my favorite shape. I have many, many, many versions of this particular bag and very many, many different brands. And a boxy tote, a canvas tote, this type of bag. But you know, I always talk about a leather bag, but you know, I think in my collection of bags, my biggest collection is actually probably coated canvas. And I mean, when I mean coated canvas, that Disney or that Dooney bag up there, that's coated canvas. I have so much and textile bags. That's a carpet bag. That one right there is a coated canvas bag right there. If I counted it dollars to donuts, I think I would have equal amount leather to canvas. Um, D says the Jamie hand holds a ton. I have the Pride Jamie, the lip print Jamie, and the black Jamie, and the denim Jamie. Nice. Um, Apple Blonde says just hot into long shot recently. Love them. I have a few of the small top handles and also grab and especially for traveling. It nothing can beat a nylon bag for traveling. Kathy says my most used bags are the nylon crossbody belt bags, the small sling bags. When I'm out in the world, I don't need to carry much. Otherwise, I put pull along a medium. Oh, I want to buy one of those Hulkin bags so bad. I really do. Those things are so cool. I don't want to carry more than a couple of pounds on my body if I can help it. That's smart. You know, I just like bags. I mean, y'all, this is not, nobody's surprised. You know, but I mean, look at me. I like bright colors. I like sparkly things. I'm a magpie. Um, Wait, you have, yeah, I do. I have two Bagu crescents. I have one over there. It's too hard to get to, but yeah, I have two. They're in the same color, and they're in chartreuse. And one I like more, and the other one is just not the right shape for me. I got them from Adrian. What size? The straps are long. Yeah, the other one is it's well, the straps are long, but my chest is very too well endowed, let's be honest. And so the smaller one is too small, but the I think that one that I do like is the medium or large or something like that. I'm trying not to go into the Disney store. They're having their annual one of their annual sales and Christmas sales, and I'm trying not to spend money, but yeah, I'm not really good at that. I'm very good at spending it. I'm not good at saving it. I'm okay at earning it, but I really need to stop spending it, you know? Anyway, yeah, so this weekend is movie weekend, and it's just gonna be maybe if we're what I should do is clean storage unit. Um, I think what I am going to do is clean this bag space of craziness because it is literally overwhelming me with because I haven't put the time in to rearrange and put things where they should be, and I am way behind on uploading videos, and that's going to take several hours. So what I'm probably going to do is spend some time in here listening to an audiobook, loading up videos, loading and loading and loading, and they might have some horrible names. I don't even choose thumbnails anymore. I'm just throwing up whatever they tell me. Um, Very specific shape, yeah. Yeah, I forced myself to buy colors like I've got 6 and 7 Longchamps, Light Pillages, and pretty candy color, but my soul always is drawn to the black bags, so most of them have never been used. Oh man. Well, don't change your vibe. Don't make yourself use colors if you love black. Just use the black one. Just always buy the black one, and you don't have to buy that many bags, because if you like the same brand and you're just black on black, black on tan, Longchamp only has so many. That makes it easier. I just love lots of color. I love lots of sparkles. I'm a maximalist. There's no minimalist in me. Um, I have to force myself to carry black bags because it's so against my grain. And it's not because I don't like black bags. It's because in Thailand and Asia, specifically in Thailand growing up, black and white are the most popular colors because a lot of their school uniforms are black and white, blue and white, but in university level is black and white for government schools. So black is always the accessory that's reached for. You will see a lot of Asian ladies using a black bag, just the way it is, because it's my cousin will say, well, I like it makes her look lighter skinned, and being lighter skinned in Asia is a thing. So she always liked to wear black, not just because it's slimming, because she insists that it looks better with her complexion. Like, okay, whatever. And they like to wear a white shirt, with black, you know, accessories, whatever. And they black belts, black shoes, black handbags. That's very, very popular, very common, very popular. So my cousin always only wore black accessories. And my mother, for a long time, you know, she wore a little bit more colors. She really wasn't into the black handbag, but most people in Asia, black handbag, so I like bright, colorful, gaudiness, and my mother does not. And although she does have a beautiful red Lady Dior bag, but my mom's classy. Red is her color. She wears a lot of red silks, red. See, she wears a lot of very decorative clothing and textile material, high-end materials and textiles, so that the accessories need to blend in. They're not the standout. I wear cheap polyester clothing. I don't mind my accessories and doing all the talking for me. I'm cool with that. Um, Kathy says, what I really want is a stroller cart. The hulking is good, but if you put too much heavy things, it's not as stable. That's good to know. That is very good to know. You should get a stroller cart then, because those are, especially with all the walking you do, because that's the best way, if you're close enough to walk to like the farmer's market or the corner store, that's really great way to transport your stuff and get your steps in. And you know, bags is where I have few black ones, and I'm a person that wears black clothing 99.9% of the time. You would think I would have a lot of black bags. Actually, I think that's actually really awesome because you wear black. You are the perfect background for the accessory. You can show off the accessory. I always thought my cousin got it wrong, personally. I always got annoyed with her. Every time we would go shopping, I was like, is that a black? No, it's not black. So I'm not going to try it on. I'm like, try on a color, you know? But she still, to this day, mostly wears black. She does wear bright tops, but mostly wears black. She'll wear bright sneakers, but the rest of her will be black. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm gonna go find something to eat. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna eat anything. I think I'm just gonna go to bed, guys. I am in one of those. I am exhausted this week. My energy is so not there, but I will try to go live tomorrow just for funsies. Hopefully I'll be in a more rested mood. Thursday, I can tell you, Thursday I did sleep almost the whole day. I slept until noon, 11 o'clock, and in the morning, and I just we went to do doctor's appointments. We went to the pharmacy. We ended up I did go to a couple stores, and in the evening we did go to have dinner. We had a nice steak dinner. It was a celebration dinner because I said, "Look, I have deleted all these apps. It's a big deal. This is a big deal. I'm not sure." And of course, but today, then we come home and James is like, "There's more packages at your door." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." So one of them was a Christmas gift for my sister. One of them was the bag I opened, and the other one was a puzzle I ordered from Amazon. Um, to take to the office to work on a puzzle. It was a gift from my other sister, but it doesn't matter. It's just, it's been a month and a half of constant packages. He's tired of it. So anyway, um, y'all have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. And I will try to come on tomorrow and just hang out. Maybe I'll do some clean with me's or um just chit chat. I don't know. I really do have to organize these bags. I've been putting it off like crazy. But y'all have a great, great day. Bye guys.